But Advent is really a very powerful spiritual time of the year. It's a time of expectation. Yes, expectation of God coming in the past as a little tiny baby born in that thing you feed your animals out of. An expectation of Christ coming again in the future in power and glory in his second coming. And also the expectation of Christ coming in the present moment, like right now as we speak, literally wanting to put his life directly into our hearts and our minds and our souls, if we allow him to. But if we just take all these and boil them all down, what it really comes down to is an expectation in a God who shows up, a God who keeps his promises, or as I like to put it, an expectation in a God who comes through for us. Always. And that's very powerful. Think of when you were a child and you got hurt or wounded on the inside or on the outside. If we were lucky, we just knew there was always that one person who would be there for us, who would come through for us. Maybe it was a mom or a dad or someone else, but there was an unspoken expectation there. And in that expectation, there's love, because, well, obviously they love us very much. And there's trust, and that trust makes us feel very safe. And there's faith, or a certainty, that no matter what happens on this earth, that person's going to be there. And if we take all these and put them all together, what we end up with is something called, to realize how powerful this really is, all we have to do is just think of the child who never had that person to come through for them, who never expected anyone to be there. How unsettling, how unsafe, how alone, how hopeless. If this is us, don't worry, there's hope. And now we're starting to get at what we're talking about when we talk about Advent. So my two very simple, and believe me, very humble thoughts for Advent and really the whole year are these. First, take a few minutes every day and just think about what hurts, our wounds, our fears, whatever it is we're worried about or we're struggling with, and name it. Because we have to start in a place of our brokenness. And then just take a deep breath and let it all go. And surrender it into that certainty of expectation in the one we know who loves us, in the one we can trust, in the one who keeps all his promises, in the one who comes through.